Welcome to Core Keeper, the game where you, this cool explorer dude, are like somewhere in the freaking jungle, in a place far away from anyone else, according to these subtitles here. You're just going through that forest, as an explorer do, and then you see a weird thing in the forest. Just kind of chilling there, and like the genius you are, you decide to just go and poke it, dumbass. And then you just get a fucking Thanos snapped out of existence. You're really stupid for that one. And then it turns out you weren't Thanos snapped. So instead of being Thanos snapped, you're just materialized in God knows where. Just a little puzzled with some stuff. Because conveniently you got food on you, so like, that works out. Yeah, you're kind of just here. You don't really know what you're doing. Alright. Well, let's do this. You just gotta punch some wood. Maybe grab some of these mushrooms. Sure, why not? But as you know, any survival game, you gotta get the wood. Because wood's just like the ultimate starting resource. How to make a survival game 101. Make sure the player has access to wood when they spawn in. What? Okay. And now we got wood and a piece of armor. And as you can see, you get a little bit of tutorial text there, and will prompt to hit tab or whatever your inventory key is, so you can learn how to. And then you craft some torches. That way you can see a little better in here. Squish a bug. And there you go, now you got visibility. Squish another bug for shits. And yeah, I haven't really played much of this game. But I do know. You craft this sucker, the basic workbench. Place it down, and then there's some equipment you can craft. But what we really want is back in our inventory menu. The shovel. Because this is dirt. I meant a pickaxe. Strangely though, the shovel does work pretty well for digging the floor dirt. Guess it's just built different. Or something. I don't know. As you can see, I just got +1 in mining. If you go over to this little star icon here, you have a little skills menu. All these, you increase all these stats basically just by playing. There's like fishing is really one of the only ones you have to really go out of your way to increase. The rest of them you'll kind of just naturally increase as you progress and experiment with weapons and whatnot. Okay, maybe I was wrong. There's a spot to fish literally right outside of the spawn area. World Gen, am I right? Don't know how that counts as running. Alright, now another pretty important thing to craft are wood bridges. They just let you cross water. They kind of just let you cross over water and gaps. Oh, and here's here's our first instance of enemies. These suckers are pretty easy to dodge, but we don't really want to fight them right now because we don't necessarily have a weapon. That is about to change in a matter of seconds, though. As if we run back over here, there's a nice little wooden sword we can craft here. And with some of the dirt we collected, we can make a furnace. Don't ask me how 20 pieces of dirt makes a stone furnace capable of refining metal. It just does, okay? Now we just gotta kill a few mushrooms. Get a seed for a completely unrelated plant. Then get another unrelated plant seed. Pieces of scrap. And a mushroom. So we just want to grab all the wood we can. It'll be kind of nice to have for base building. And if you see one of these little X's on the ground, this is why you get a shovel. You can dig it up, and you'll get something. It's got like a whole loot table. Oh, and we got another one of these things that we already have. I think it's like a rare drop from breaking wood. I don't know, I'll have to look into that after recording. Oh, and we just got our first talent point. Now the way talent points, every 5 levels in skill you'll get a talent point for its respective talent, which you can invest into its skill tree for different perks. You can get a maximum of 5 upgrades per perk. And the first one running makes it so you use up less food. Like you'll use up less of your hunger while you're running around. Which is a pretty useful one. We also just got our hands on some copper, which we can use at the aforementioned furnace. Dirt furnace, that is. We'll eat the hand food for a little extra hunger. And kill another sentient being that we could probably just capture for research or something if we ever get the hell out of here. Instead, we just kill it. We don't understand it. We kill. Is what I was going to say. But then I got distracted by a pouch. These are basically just extra inventory slots for specific classes of items. You can have up to 4 pouches on at once. And they're pretty useful for keeping things organized. Oh, iron ore. That's something we shouldn't really be able to get our hands on at this point in the game, but I won't complain. The structures are going to be a great... You want to look out for all sorts of different structures throughout the world, because they'll typically have things that can help move along your progression. Or just some useful items. Let's free chest. Yeah, and if you know me, I'm gonna need a lot of chests. Now, this is my first, at least, somewhat properly edited video in ages. I'm not sure how this is gonna end up turning out. Yeah, that's really just it. I'm not sure how this will turn out. Because, like... No, I'm more of a streamer. Like, these days, I'm just more of a streamer. I haven't really uploaded anything edited. I've brought up considering it on stream, but I haven't actually done any editing yet. Until now, that is. I'm recording this before I do, like, the intro and stuff, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Well, everything except the puzzled bit. That part I recorded on this. I recorded in this world before I started recording this bit. I'm not sure if this whole, like, gameplay segment is gonna be heavily edited or not, or if I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, put in some jokes and stuff. But I don't know, this could be a nice video. Who knows? Yeah, this is smelting in a survival game. This takes time. But anyway, with this copper we now have, we can craft a cooking pot, which is another pretty useful thing. Because with the cooking pot, you can combine two food items together to get a better food item, such as a bomb pepper, which is that thing, and a heartberry, which is that thing. You'll know what can and can't be put into the cooking pot if you just go and hover over an item. If it says can be cooked, it can go in the cooking pot and be combined with literally anything else in the game that can be cooked, including itself. Like 2 mushrooms gives you an item I pretty heavily relied on in my initial testing of this game. 4.2 health every second for 20 seconds. Which is just like this is. But what the part I do this for is the 20 food. That is over double what 1 mushroom will give you. Like, this is better than just eating 2 mushrooms. Plus, the regen buff doesn't stack. It just takes whatever the most recent one was and applies that. Now, the salvage and repair station, you want to get this. Because, as you can see, tools have durability, and these scraps we got earlier, you can use those to repair your stuff. Now, if your stuff runs out of durability, you don't lose it. It just becomes, like, completely useless until you actually repair it. So, like, this won't be like Minecraft, where once it breaks, it's gone. It ceases to exist. Alright, now, after all that, we can upgrade our workbench to copper, which unlocks some more recipes. And you can access the recipes from the previous tiers. So you just need one, so you can just get rid of your old workbench and you'll still have everything that the old workbench has, plus another page. Pretty handy. Speaking of handy, a small backpack. Also the fishing rod. But mainly the wood backpack. More inventory. Plus some extra HP. And now fishing. It's kind of just a waiting game. There's a thing you can turn on in the settings to turn fishing into something closer to how Stardew Valley handles it with like the mini game with the bar. But right now it's kind of just sit and wait until you get some exclamation points and then you get a fish, which can be cooked, which opens up even more recipes. And every recipe will give you some different effects. Some may be similar, but there'll always be something one recipe has over the other. Squish. Alright. Now, I'm just gonna do some mining. I'll probably speed this up in editing so you don't have to sit through this. Or maybe I will. If not, who knows? Well, I mean, future knows. Well, shit. Seems our pickaxe broke. That's gonna kill the mining montage. Assuming I sped it up, you might have just been sitting there in awkward silence with mining sounds. For like a minute. Maybe I was feeling generous and sped up half of it. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And now the other function of this thing. Salvaging. you can turn excess equipment into scraps and some of its other components. You can then use to repair your stuff. Which I'm now just realizing we didn't need to do because we just upgraded pickaxes. Well, cue montage again. Oh shit. Yeah, that's something you gotta watch out for while mining. Those things trigger with just a single hit, and they'll kind of just explode. Great for when you don't want to mine all that. Sometimes they're just in groups of one, though. Alright. Now this is a giant mushroom. The first time you eat this thing, look at my health. 168. 193. The first time you eat that giant mushroom, it will permanently boost your max health by 25. Every time after that, it's just a better mushroom, I believe. I don't know, I haven't exactly compared the stats, but I believe it is. I'm not entirely sure yet. Oh, and unless I explained it in the montage, we picked up a pretty useful item, the Heartberry Necklace. It gives you some HP regen, which is really hard to come by in this game as just a passive. Anyway, back to montaging. Ooh, we got a structure. With the iron fishing rod. This is a couple tiers up of what we have currently. Like, this structure is a great find in the early game before you... Like, if you're still on, like, copper. Like, if your workbench is still copper tier, this is an excellent find in the early game. I was about to say back to montaging, but what the fuck was that? Ooh. We're just gonna go the other way. Well, we're not doing that. Oh, hey, look at that. We made a full loop. Alright. Now we salvage this extra stuff. Oh, guess I'm just straight up iron bars. Now let's start working on storage. Oh shit. Yeah, once you start, if you let your hunger get low enough, you'll start losing maximum health. Luckily, it's you can reverse that just by getting your hunger back up. Now here's the next step in our progression. The anvil. This is a disaster. I should probably organize this a little. Alright, quick montage. There we go. That's looking a little better and less cluttered. Anyway, with the anvil you can just craft some equipment. From now on, the anvil is also where you'll get weapon progression. Also armor progression, assuming you haven't already acquired armor and weapons better than what you can craft at your current tier of anvil. Alright. Now let's just go explore. Okay, so the mushroom just gives food, it doesn't give you the regen. So, technically the regular mushroom is still better after the HP up. Good to know. For those of you who have headphones on, there's a sound coming from the left, I believe. Let's go check it out. Top up on food. Oh, look, it's coming from down now. Oh, it's getting closer, I think. I think we're getting closer, or it's getting. poster. What the fuck? Oh shit. Yeah, what's the game plan here? I'm just gonna go in. I'll just, try and kill it. This guy. Oh shit, is that a boss? Kill it, kill it, kill it. Shit, it's actually clearing a lot. Oh, he angry. Win. Alright, we got 2 of these sticky stick things, okay. Alright, now, while I was fighting that thing, I saw something over this way I think we should check out. This. How do I get to it? Here we are. Waypoint activated. What? Oh, I can interact with it. Oh, it's fast travel. Okay. Fast travel. We take fast travel. Ooh, sorry about that. I will put that on for dodge chance. I will salvage one of these. And, what's this thing? Wait, hang on. It fits. Oh shit, what's this? Oh. Well. I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me know in the comments if you liked this video. And also let me know if you want me to do like an episode 2 or whatever. But until then, have a good day and I'll see you around.